Okay, everybody is streaming. So yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to another stream of Grand Blue Fantasy. Today will be a short stream where we'll just go through a few things related to Guild War, right? So, a sec. So a few things to note about the Guild War aspect is that this Guild War will be Dark Guild War. Okay, so we want to be prepared, obviously. But if you're just started into the game, probably there are a lot more stuff you could do. Obviously I'm using Fire Mode, but I'm going to do a few demonstration on whether Dark can do the same thing. As you know, in recent iterations, there are a lot of new setups in the game. But if you're a new player, you likely do not have Viking, you do not have a lot of things. So yeah, so to make this thing a little bit more usable for you, I'll be trying to use characters that you likely will have, like Weapon Master or Berserker. You should probably have the minimum Berserker. I recommend for everybody to use because Berserker is at least the good one. You can use Viking, but Viking is not the best, but it's usable. But yeah. So yeah, if you have Weapon Master, you can have this. You will have a few setup, obviously, that this is fixed already. But yeah, you want to have debuffing, especially if you're a new player. Miserable Miss. Obviously, I wouldn't expect people to have an Arash early on, so I'm going to go with an Opus, which nowadays you can Lich Opus, so you can get it pretty easily. And my Opus does have the correct key, because I'm also using the... Is that a katana? No, it doesn't have katana. Oh, okay. Then I want to switch away from Weapon Master into... Which one has a katana in here? Gladiator, huh? It's fine. Probably Gladiator though. You want to have the buffing skill. This is so that after a while you can actually use this. So you have got this Splitting Spirit, which you can get it from, I believe, one of the mage subclass. It converts your HP into charge bar, which is required. And then you want to have a Katana Renunciation. Do you have a double? No, but you do not want this one, so you're off this one. You can have this two on. Twin Coil and Decimate are pretty decent. So I don't see a bad thing with it. Okay, so let me see whether I have any of my Magna stuff here. That's the thing. Obviously I'm not going to use M3. The reason is because M3, if you're a new player, you probably have access to M3 or barely have enough, and I don't think you got enough time to farm anything related to M3 for this particular Unite and Fight. So I recommend you use M2, which they give you quite a few already. So just make full use of them. I'm trying to find something. I probably want to do probably a lot of people. Today I'm not streaming in my room, so it's a little bit noisier. Reason because I was late, so yeah. Basically, I had some health issues and I needed to take a little bit more time. Also, I had to keep the gym a bit, just so that I would not like retard it a little bit more. Like my body function retardation, basically, it's not very great. Anyway, so you want to have Cosmo, no, not Cosmo, Regalia and Omega. Obviously, I do not have my stuff done, but ideally, not this one. This one I can have put it in another place. Do I not have it actually? I probably put it away. Give me a sec. Okay, I have this. So I want to move out, move a few things first. Move to inventory. So yeah, because the last time I did this was a while back. Basically, we want to do look for 24 million worth of damage with a grid, because that's what Unite and 5 boss usually will do for OTK. I'm going to bring 3. Do I have any others? I got some other stuff here. If you have Advance, however, you can use Advance for this. I'm not going to recommend Advance. I'm not going to recommend Claw as well, unless, even with MET, full MET build, I don't recommend it, because you still have one button in. There is no good way of it, right? So, do I have a good one? This is Staff, right? And I only have Sword and Katana. So I guess the only other sword I can put here is a Baha sword. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff I cannot use because of me being converted into let's say Primal. I'm gonna go with this. Yikes. Obviously Opus is easy to reach, so if not, just go to the Discord chat group in terms of the international Discord. Ask them to carry your raids, do it in co-op, and then within 1 or 2 co-ops, which means about 2 or 3 days, if you do all of the runs, you should be able to theoretically get Opus fully built to 200. And without much effort as well, because people are that well, done basically. Anyway, I'm going to put 2 Agonize, because I assume you guys already did the anniversary. If you do not have to do an anniversary, my condolences. Agonize, even if you want to do OTK, I think it's recommended to have it. Just because they give so much damage. I'm not going to use any of the Pain and Suffering. Although, if you're Magna, Premium Magna, you should already have this. If you do not have this, try to get it as early as possible. Even for Magna user, it's worth getting them. You don't need to buy it, but if you buy it, it helps with the damage cap, which is shared with quite a few items. Quite a few equipment actually share this damage cap. So if you do not have it, it's fine. But if you have it, it helps, because it means you have lesser item you need to swap out for it. Right, so I do recommend at least uncapping this, because I don't think this will go anywhere. Let's see, what do I have? I think I can use Fadil Spine for CA. Let's see. It's been a while since I actually played Dark with Magna. So do mind that I might not be the best suited for this, but obviously I'm trying to get it back to what it was. I think I want to run... Is 2 enough? Let me just switch this out for 200 Celeste. I don't expect you guys to have 250. 200 Celeste is not hard to get as well, so... first turn. So right now we have Skill Sub, Max. We have CA Sub. We can at least put 1 more. Or because I don't have this, right? Yeah. If you have a Barbs, put Barbs though. Right. But if you do not have Barbs, what would be the best one? I think I cannot use my Celeste, right? Can I use my Celeste? I can use my Celeste, but my Celeste has additional stats in the main. Not in the main, in terms of like raw stats. Okay, Death. Probably something you wouldn't have, but if you're a new player, but if you have it, SR is also good enough. Who do I have? Put here. That's a problem. What do we have for new players? New players can put totally you can put a 210 Celeste, right? Oh my goodness, I do not have a Celeste build. やばいですね. But basically, you want to have a 210 Celeste, 200 uncapped Transcendence 1 Celeste specifically, because you can get a 10% attack up. I do not have characters for Dark that I can put here. That's really bad. Yeah, but basically, if you have, you can put the sub. You have to build two Celeste, and you need to farm M3. At least if you farm M3 right now, you probably will be able to get at least a 210 Celeste up and running. I think it's what? You get about 13. If you use the boost for leveling up, you use 13 of those summon grails to level it up to 200, assuming that you have the materials to uncap it all the way to 200 first. And then once you level up to 200, you will get to this transcendent stage. This transcendent stage each uses this material, 8 of this every time, and then this immortal fragment which you get from M3 raid. You get it to get the dupes. You only need it at 210. Afterwards, uh screw it, because you want one for the 10% bonus, right? And I just realized one thing with Dark, which is that Dark doesn't have other boosters. This is really bad. Dark, free to play Dark is really really crap. I haven't played Dark for so long that it's been pretty bad. Holy. The difference between primal and non-primal is that I always go for like all of this like Archangel series and other dark summons, which allows me to get a lot more damage. I can't get that here. Dark doesn't really have a lot of summons free to play. Now that I think about it, you could get this Dragon Rage, I guess, but you 10% charge bar, Nobio. I don't even think this will be enough to, right? That might not be enough. Nobio, no, you can get Nobio now, so if people who do not know, I did not know for the longest time that Nobio was available. But for light, there's so many good ones. For dark, there's like barely any good shit. Is this on set B? Hmm. Samoa. uh. Um. Ha 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 ha. This is pain. Okay, I definitely need summer value. I think because you do not have a lot of damage infrastructure, I want a counter. Bailing off, I might have to bail off soon. So this is not the best time. I guess it's really a short stream. Because I announced the stream and I wanted to be back at like 25 minutes earlier. It became 25 minutes later, obviously, and it didn't get to the area I wanted to. So that's really bad. I don't know what to put here. Compared to light, there's nothing. Okay, in the worst case scenario, let's say that you have a Belial at least, right? I think if you have a Belial and this, you might be able to survive in dark. Guild War. I hope. I seriously hope. That's so bad. Oh no. I want to see what I can get though. Uh, Scythe. Do I have max it out? Do I have mid max? Do I have my pet max? The most important thing. No. I can go another one. Okay. Another one. Let's go. I think three should be enough. I don't think we should go for four. Then I can't use Revans. I can't use. I'm trying to limit cap myself so that it's like the bare minimum. Like I wonder how much damage can do. That's like a theory crafting session, I guess. Which I guess this is more of a theory crafting session. Like whether you can actually do it this early. We have a Bahamut sword. We have this. What else can we actually get to supplement? Ultima? Ultima probably. My Ultima is unfair, so I cannot use my Ultima. Yeah, sorry. I'm not feeling very well today. I did say early though, so yeah. Let's try this, I guess. Though Astro is not an easy farmable weapon, um, I really can't think of what to add in here. I really can't think of what to add in here. That's the problem. I guess we can put another one of that, I guess. Then, hmm, where is my second Fadil spine? I want second Fadil spine. Sorry, the music is really off. I didn't realize. Oops. Switch out the music. Next one, please. Thank you. Are you serious? No, no other music. Feels bad. Come on. Let's go. Ooh. What works? I guess we can put this, right? Zachariah. This would be lowered my damage? I mean, to be fair, I was comparing myself with Astro, right? And you probably would have one Zachariah given to you from the new tutorial segment. So will it be that? It wouldn't be that bad, I hope. Okay. Now let's see. This is like what we have. Gladiator. I want to go with someone everybody will have. Right. Let's think of what characters. Brainstorming characters that we have that people likely will be able to get early on. Okay, Bowman should be easy to get because every banner you should have a chance of getting him. Let's say you have Bowman, okay? I did not get Bowman until I subtext, so that's a little bit different. But by right, however, if you have been playing for a while, you should have Bowman. If you do not have it, I don't know. He's just too hard to change out for anything. Can I even use Muse third year? We can use Muse third year, so we can actually do it this way. And since Muse third year is an event unit, it should be able to do Kiaru. Kiaru is a good limit tester actually. Litmus paper test because Kiaru is also from the story event, side story event. So we can see how much damage it can deal. This is something we gotta brainstorm for people who don't have anything. Lyria, right. I'm gonna put Lyria though. Lyria. Was this Cassius given? Oh gosh, I can't remember if Cassius was given. Most people wouldn't have this if they join now anyway, right? If you join during the event, you will probably have these free dark units, you should better use them. They're generally better. I think I'll just go with Dark Lyria for now. Lyria come in. I don't think there's a good... You here... Okay... Pyro doesn't do that much damage, right? Yeah. That activates twice. I don't think you will be able to do that though for OTK. That is problem. Problem number 1. Problem number 2. Dark is really difficult to build. Now that I think about it. I can't say YOLO, have fun Dark players, or have fun for people who are just starting the game in Dark Guild War, just like, oh. Oh yeah, we have Melinda. Melinda does... Can use her, yes. Vanya and her. Melinda is also inside the free events, so you can probably get her. But Melinda does big damage, not massive, so... Even if you uncap her or maximize her in the story, I don't think she'll be doing that much damage. I don't think you got much choice in Dark, I think. If you're completely new, Dark is screwed. Dark is really screwed. There is no good units for me to ascertain anything, to build up from anything. If they have at least put at least one Dark Grand Banner, they probably will have something to work with for OTK. Just Shadow Great Battle. Oops, not this. Here. Okay, there's my chance of getting Odologia, which I'm not gonna bother. But by the way, if you're wondering whether you should get Odologia, even if you are Primal Dark, my recommendation, no. Unless you're a Will, or spender, it's not worth doing it now because I think the summer characters this year might be a little bit on the crack side. I got a feeling it will be a bit cracked. Um, may not be true, but it feels like it could be because they have been releasing a lot of good summer character this year to compensate for how many years of releasing like subpar characters in summer. But they also did overdo this summer's the summer character introduction pool, being that this year we already have 11, I think 11 summer characters introduced already, so it's a bit on the high side. So yeah, this also means that they overdo their art team in terms of how much work they needed to do. So a few Gambate art team, you did your best. Where do I want to do? I wanted to go to I wanted to go to where? A test ground, right? Where's my test ground? Cal Battles. I'm not used to the new stuff. They actually changed the UI a little bit, so it's eh. It's just eh. No? Okay, so for Duck, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with Bang Long. I'm gonna see whether this works. I'm gonna see whether this works. Might not though. This on the assumption that you at least have put once and are able to do everything yourself afterwards. Okay. Would it be, is there a button? Which button is which? What? Oh, really bad. I should change the sword position. Oh, right. I want to see how much damage they do first though. This is with okay, let me stop. Sorry, my background. My background. Done. Okay, I want to see how much damage this do. Hmm. Retreat. I got to remove Libya. Obviously, if you're doing Ogi tech, you wouldn't be running this. You'll be running something else. Ogi tech, I would use the other opus. I mean, use the opus that actually have a proper boosting, like stamina boosting, not double strike. But I wanted to see whether it was possible for Magna to do double strike on M2, Eve with Agonize. It doesn't seem plausible. I'll be completely honest, it doesn't seem plausible. And I don't think you can use Gladiator for it. You'll probably need Rune Slayer. And Rune Slayer is not easily accessible for early game as well. So I'm debating on how is it possible for them to do it. My guess is no. New characters will not be able to unlock this early on. Sad to say. But if you have Relic Buster, I think the event for Relic Buster is already in the side shop. The event story. So you can get Relic Buster off the bat. I think. I need to check actually. Where was the side stories? The event for it here already, I need to check. I think we do have it, right? Do we not have it? Or is it they just rerun? This is not the one. This is the Zoe event. I guess not. Oh no. I guess it hasn't come in yet. Probably next year, I guess. No, it is here. Home Sweet Moon. Right? It is Home Sweet Moon, right? Okay, let me see whether it's this. Yeah, you unlock Relic Buster. So Home Sweet Moon is already here. So if you do have side story to clear, Home Sweet Moon, get this, get Relic Buster. You will absolutely need Relic Buster. I don't foresee that you can have without it. Then have two things, right? One for the extended mastery, get limit burst. The second one, instead of tactical shield, go for where is it? Slip splitting spirit. At least you have one. Then miserable mist will be still there. Uh, then you have Nico, which is defense, but it's level 100 still. So I think it's more attack, like 7850. I'm not gonna look at EMP. Oh no. Just better to put Kiaru in front then. Kiaru in front. You here. I'm gonna change out my this for something else. Can we put a proving ground? I don't want to say we can put proving ground weapons. If Zeno, I wouldn't mind. Right. But proving ground a little bit sus. You do be able to get not that. That's actually that's from which event? That was that from uh Joker's event. You might be able to get this God of 1,000 Demons from Joker's event, right? I think that's not a bad choice. If not, there is another weapon which, like Draconic is one, Proving Ground, Bahamut, Cerberus Order. I don't think it's a bad idea. Being that if you have no other choice, that's the okay, I guess. The last option, essentially. I don't really have a lot of stuff. You know what? I'll just do this Ancestral Spine. Then I can at least slot in one more Ancestral Spine. No, actually, no, I can slot in another Opus. I'll just put my Dark Opus in. Because I'll just use this one. Because you still be the same thing, right? It's just that I'm using it crossed. So this should be able to do it, I think. Hopefully. With double you do not need what do you call it? I don't think you need why can't I formulate my thoughts today? I've been really sick, huh? It's only after this like you feel like maybe I'm really sick. Okay, 220. You do not need to have a Huang Long. Why could I space say that way? So because of this, it should be possible to OTK 24 million. Uh, just this 3 buttons should be enough. Should be enough, I hope. Let's go. And I don't think the spines is hard to farm anyway. 25% each, huh? Yep. So that's pretty much good. For people who needs to substitute Bowman, just get someone in your dark roster that has auto nuke afterwards to do it. Judging from that, that was still like what 30%. Bowman still did 30% on Ogi, but being that my Bowman is actually pretty stacked because I did level him up like crazy. So he's a variable that new players might have problem trying to match up to in terms of trying to get it. But I guess that's the best way you can do it as a dark player, which has like barely any crap. Assuming you have the two any ticks, the weapon ticks on agonize. I hope you didn't spend it on anything else. Three of this, which you do get a lot of it from the event. Okay, let me look at the SSR because I didn't pick up my stuff. Let's see. So you do get like some stuff here, right? Yeah, this is all the stuff you get from the Nickname Academy. So you do get two Abyss Spine, one Zachariah. So at least you have no excuse to be not having this tree, right? I believe those are fully uncapped as well. Uh, and you even get a Cerberus order for free. What is this? Right, this you cannot get this weapon anymore from farming. You only can get it from trading. So this is a very important one. Bookmark it. Yeah, okay, so I mean I haven't finished my Nickname Academy, but judging from it, I think you only need to farm over here. Go to a Discord server, farm out your opus. If possible, glory, skill damage, or something like stamina. Then majesty. This is obviously gonna be like this, but this is the primer version, please go take the other version, the Magna version, and build that one. I have two because I play primal. Don't follow this exactly like using the reputation because people will call you being a fool. There are people who still do not know the difference between primal and Magna, right? So if you want to know how, basically you search this skill tab. You can see that this is EX or like normal because they don't have any like indicator, and then this is the Magna because it has the Omega symbol. And then for Primal, it has nothing. It's like EX, but it will just say something else like Oblivion, and that is Primal, right? So that's in a simple way indicate what you have, right? And EX normal and Primal, sometimes people always refer to it nonchalantly, but not the case. They have a different separate multiplier, and sometimes you basically you want to learn all of that whole mathematical formula, go to the wiki and explain it. I do not have the mental capacity right now to explain as I'm really having like big problems right now. So yeah, but anyway, I think for duck you can actually do it right now, except for agonize. I do not know whether you can substitute agonize. uh the problem with building this grid right now is that I already feel like it's really kind of stuffed, that I don't have much way to substitute stuff to put it in here. I don't even have this proving ground weapon next. That's how bad it is. Um, let's say if you farm out Emerald Reaper and you farm out this. Let's say if you have forgo Agonize, okay. Agonize is very important, guys. So make sure you do have your Agonize out before this point in time. Probably there are a lot of other stuff we can do. Hmm. Uh, I really want to pick up the Cerberus order, but but I'm just lazy, so I guess we can just do with Advocate, right? Yeah, True Phantom. But I don't. mm, this is not relevant to most people because wait, is it actually no? It's a Xeno weapon, right? Yeah, no excuse not to have Xeno weapon because Xeno weapon is now a full time thing because it's now in to where you want to get Xeno weapon is basically go into special and you will find this place. This is where you get a Xeno weapon in the clashes. So farm this, and then you will get your this from this guy nonchalantly. It should be easy, and then you will eventually get your Xeno weapon done with AX skills as well. So it's not the worst thing. And it's two buttons. So for early game player, two buttons is better than full autoing because full autoing is way too slow. I really do not recommend people full autoing NM90 or like EX Plus. Those are not worth. If you full auto those, is because you have a zero button setup, right? That it automatically starts off instantly and then it can refresh. Those are the only way you do full auto. Other any methods way too slow. It is going to tear you down mentally for this Guild War. And Dark Guild War has always been historically very intense for many reasons because starting with Dark used to be one of the most OP elements. So people actually imbued Dark very heavily even in the past. And because of that, people tend to always stay with it. And so, if you're not prepared, you're going to see that this Guild War, your efforts will be completely useless. Let's be honest. But do not fret, you will still be able to get it. So yeah, 24,431,332. Even for a shit grade like this, right? Even if you're like M2, you can still get it with like shit equipment with two buttons. So it's not that bad. Ignore this though. But obviously, after seeing this, do make sure you do your test because everybody has different. Yeah, like I have a S, you have an SR death. Try to see how much damage you actually lose out from that, right? Because sometimes that small amount of damage adds up and it becomes very hard to implement. But obviously, am still using this Baleo and assuming you have the Providence Baleo for the supplemental damage. Um, is there any like way to sub this at the bottom? Put your spare Celeste in the bottom. Put your no, it's not a spare, but put your Death Sigils summon in the bottom, and then put actual good Fat Sticks units in here. Obviously, this is like for show, but I think not having value will cost you a lot of damage. Being each damage is already what is it, 30k? Yeah. So you're missing out 30, 60, 90, 120k worth of damage. That is not including skill damage, right? If you have skill damage, for example, I have uh, a short stick right here. Bowman does a lot of dust dukes, so basically that's 30k. If he does a return, he does another 30k. A return as encounter, he'll do another 30k. So you're looking at 180k damage deficiency, which every damage count by the way in NM 90, NM 90 or like EX plus. NM 90 you can still do this. You just probably have to run it through a lot of buttons. But I think with like what is it like double? You might have to have a buddy with you to full auto it, not full auto it, but like two OTKs. In a new guild, if you do two OTKs for NM90, I think it's still doable. Right? One person hosts, you join, both use your full burst, and you should be able to get the boss down to like 1% or probably even kill it off instantly. Because I think it's about almost double the HP of an EX plus. So yeah. So how do you feel about the Guild War? Right, that Guild War is just a pain in the butt. For me, obviously, I'm going to run with Arash. So if you're Arash and you do not have your Overlogia's weapon, I forgot what is it called because I don't bother. I didn't pull it. I'm not intense enough to pull it because I want to save for summer. Because I know that if I don't save for summer, I'll regret more. So that's how I usually bench my stuff on. So as per usual, I think I can be afford to do a full auto. Can I just do this one turn? I can. Yeah, so this is how you usually do full auto. Or you do semi-auto basically. You turn on semi-auto and just do this. That's also a form of full auto basically. So you can if you can destroy the boss that fast, um, which I don't expect a lot of people will be able to, then yeah. So how people usually do this is you semi, refresh. Obviously you don't press all this button, but you have the bookmark and then you'll be able to get back. You know what? Let me show you guys how to do this. Right. So firstly, I copy the link. Then on the bookmark on the top, which I think I hid it, but yeah, basically you have the bookmark showcase here. Relic Buster is slow. Yeah. Okay. God damn it. There are nasty bots in Twitch. I'm rather sorry about that. I will have to remove it right now. Give me a sec. I know it don't have much time, but yeah. Well, I mean, if you are like free to play, like just started off class, this is how you got to start off. There is no other way to start off other than doing this, right? And obviously, we already went past that stage. But I still remember the first time I did this. Absolutely horrendous, absolutely pain. I can guarantee it was absolutely pain. Okay, I'm gonna ban the user. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's all we have for this Guild War session, right? Then for my own one, Primal, obviously I'm using the standard Primal grid. I can probably put in nothing else to be fair, because this is already optimized to all hell. Yeah, so and 69 Baleo, very nice. Yeah. Nothing else to really optimize here already, honestly. Um so yeah, I even bring so many units. So mm, I think that's all I have for today. Right. It's already very late. Usually I don't stream when it is late, but because I was prepping for stuff, yeah. So my condolences for people who are going to be using Relic Buster. It's still slow, 2 buttons, but at least you can get the job done. Do note that this guild war will be very sweaty, so you will not get the desired result you wanted to achieve. So that's just a forewarning for everyone who's preparing for guild war. Okay, if you have Overload Gel, NM90 should be doable. NM95 should also be doable. I do not remember how much damage that is. But I've been using this team or like for my bar farming, so I assume it should be fine. If not, yeah. Oh goodness, what happened to my chat? And anyway, yeah. With that said, though, thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy the content, please do leave a like on the YouTube side, and obviously leave down a comment down below if you do want to share anything related to Dark for new players. You can do that on the YouTube section. And of course, do press the subscribe and notification bell down below so that whenever I do a stream or upload, you'll be notified. And of course, when you obviously if you're in Twitch, you can also press the follow button down so that whenever I do my Gorilla streams, you'll be notified. And of course, do keep a kind of keep track of my YouTube community tab, yes, community tab. For the random updates I usually give out, or like if let's say there's some days I cannot stream, I will just notify there mostly in a few hours in advance ish kind of deal. And then when I stream, it's also a few hours ish within that time period. So yeah, although today I wanted to do Trails from Zero, not Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure. Didn't get to do it, but I will probably supplement it on Friday or something or some other time. I will do a tentative date. Originally wanted to do something, but a lot of stuff has been coming in and out, and it's a bit hectic, I think. Even though this is already counted as a chill, but life has never been chill. What am I talking, right? Philosophy? Okay. Now, with that said, though, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoy your Guild War prep. And for people who have not gotten their stuff ready, please go farm your M3. Please farm Celeste. Get her done. You don't have much time left. So go at least get her summons. 2 summons at least. So you need at least 16 16 Omega Ops, which is about 40 to 60 runs of Celeste, right? And you need to farm it, and it's already on the slow segment already, so you do want to be quick. But obviously, if you do have all this farm, you just want to have a 3 what is it called? Where's the 2 tempering and 3 Omega Exalto. So that's the 5 weapons you want, followed by everything else. And then you should be able to do NM95. I don't think I found mine finished, so I cannot show you. I'm farming it really slowly, daily actually. As you can see, I only have each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dark. Yeah, 5 dark weapons. And 2 of them is the garrison one, which only helps on the NM fights basically. So yeah. And tempering, you want 2 of them at least, so you will be able to get it capped out. And that will replace Agonize in the future if you are running full Celeste. If you're not running full Celeste, yeah. So just now, for that build, if you had have farmed those, you could actually set up why am I talking past outro? But yeah, this 2 over here, you could replace it with tempering and it should be fine. Should be. Okay, because it only boosts your nukes. It doesn't boost anything else, and crits are not sufficient enough for this. So yeah. Anything else to add? No, I don't think I have anything else to add. Do go farm your feast. You want 3 feasts. Hopefully, by the time Guild War is here, you have 2 feasts at least, and so you should be enough for this fight. Anyway, I do wish you a good day. Good happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Post mortem happy Father's Day. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and see you next time. I hope I can get my stream up and ready for Friday. I really hope. But if I cannot, I'll just put it on the community tab. So that's that for now. Bye bye.